Good evening, sirs, mums, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the late response. I've been a snap man. I lost, guys. I failed. So even though I was a CAN card holder, I was still found guilty of possession of 2 grams. And, well, we've applied for the transcripts so you guys can see the case, or read the case rather. But my legal team reckons my rights were violated many times. Situation no change. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bit browned, but yeah, I mean, my loss on the battlefield is, as you know, a sniff naff and trivia when you're taking into consideration. I've just shared 2 articles, or 2 videos rather, on top of my Twitter. So I'm at Welsh Sheriff. Go and check them out, guys. Special Forces. One is anti-adrenochrome and the other anti-paedophilic network. They've shut down a server with 1.8 million users. So that's how big of a problem we have. And we know that these run deep through the Freemasons, as our good friend Detective John Wedger tells us, okay? I do believe that the judge that I had was Freemason. He was fucking horrible. He was not a nice guy. He didn't give a fuck about veterans, mental health, we the people, none of it. They denied me to submit evidence. Okay, I tried to submit evidence from CanCard website and government website. I was not allowed. Even though the CPS, that's where he was getting all his information from. And the way that I was addressed by the CPS, holy sweet child of mine. I've never been spoke of in such a derogatory manner in all my life. I was absolutely disgusted. What an absolute fucking horrible little prick to have a career like that and just lie through your fucking teeth. Even questioned my integrity about the military. Thought I was lying about serving a 14-year stint because the Royal Welsh Fusiliers amalgamated in 2006. And he seen me and knew that I was not fucking, ancient. So he said, "Oh, you reckon you've done a 14-year stint?" And I had to tell him, "Oh, we amalgamated." But honestly, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was one of the most horrible fucking things I've ever gone through. He was like, "Oh, this guy, he doesn't give a fuck about the law." Obviously, not with the fucking and the cunt in, but he was like, "Yeah, he thinks he's above the law now." Forgetting my fucking military history. Wouldn't allow me to put my regimental headdress on. Wouldn't allow me to speak anything of my... They wouldn't even allow me to give my fucking last character reference, my last S-jar. Fucking wouldn't allow me to submit evidence. I didn't get full disclosure until 23 hours before, which is a violation of my human rights because I'm supposed to get 28 days to prepare a fair trial. And I had 23 hours. The judge, in my opinion, is a very foolish man. He wouldn't allow me to submit the affidavit of Dr. Francis Boyle. I stood no chance in there, really. My legal team came, and I wasn't expecting them to, but they just rocked up on the morning. Fucking fair play, I love you guys. But I'm glad they did, because I was well out of my depth, not gonna lie to you. It was well out of my fucking depth. So yeah, guys, it was diabolical. I was fucking failed. Well, the corper, we got the corper on the stand, right? We watched the whole fucking interview where you can clearly see me trying to submit evidence to him. Then the prosecution had to go. Then it was my go to cross-examine the witness. So I asked the police constable, first question, are you aware that if you fail to report serious crime, you are professionally misconducting yourself? And read him exact fucking article 26, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm a better soldier than I am a lawyer. Fuck my life. But straight away he said, no, wasn't aware of that. And they still found me guilty. These fucking cops are crap. Then we read him a load of legislation, handed it out to the jury, said, sir, this is from the CanCard website. Would this have changed your mind before you made the arrest? He said, yes, it would have. And again, the transcripts will be with us, hopefully, shortly, so you guys can see all this. But yeah, it was, we got the scientist on the stand, the person that tests all the products. And my legal team said, don't ask the scientist any questions, Vince, because we'll get no benefit out of it. And immediately, as soon as she started slagging off THC, I was like, oh, there's no way that you can know about your endocannabinoid system if we talk of THC in that manner. Such a derogatory. So she got on the stand, and any questions? And I thought, yeah, fuck it. I said, Mom, do you know about the endocannabinoid system? No. So just confirm you're a scientist for the government and you don't understand that every mammal on planet Earth has an endocannabinoid system? No. I said, you know that stuff that you was just slagging off, or speaking of derogatory in the courtroom, and the THC stuff? I said, if you sublingually take that, all your CB1 and CB2 receptors can speak to each other in all of your major organs, 95% of all organs, but all major organs, and when they do speak to each other, it kills abnormal growth cell, also known as cancer. Did you know that, Mom? Scientist from the government? No. She couldn't even tell me, right? They was claiming my hemp oil was a THC product. I said, Mom, is there traces of THC in it? Or can you tell me the percentage of THC? She couldn't tell me the percentage. Honestly, absolute shambles. They didn't know how much the test costs. I know because a friend of mine tests the products. 400 grand. And that's the only way that I could have... Oh my God, guys. The lawfare that these guys use is, honestly, it's criminal. Legalese is just the opposite to layman's terms. It's confusing. So yeah, confusing the fucking ordinary man on the street, mate. I lost, guys. I'm absolutely gutted. They claim that CanCard is an entity not of the government. I said, well, hang on a minute. You can only get this stuff. You can't get it on the NHS prescription. You have to go private. And I said, what about all the children homes in the UK, sir? They're all also private. What about this fucking judge? What about this courtroom? It's registered in Dun & Bradstreet in America. Is this not the same as CanCard, sir? They pay taxes. Why aren't the government fucking chasing these guys? Well, the truth of the matter is, CanCard does still stop thousands of people. Thousands of people in the UK. 98.8% of persons that get questioned about it, they show the CanCard and then they get NFA'd there and then. No further action on the spot. But not Chenzo. Chenzo's the 1%. Cheeky sons of bitches. But yes, I gotta be honest, guys, I was fucking gutted as fuck. Friends of mine claim that these Freemasons have, they can influence the juries. We don't know how strong they are. I don't know whether you guys are familiar. Go and fucking see the live that I done with Detective John Wedger on my Facebook. Absolutely amazing. Like, they fucking sacked him from the police because he was reporting on this paedophilia. And again, I've just shared it on my Twitter, @WelshSheriff. Please go and check it, guys. The special forces, there are troops out there fighting the good fight for us, for our children. They shut down a server, like, in the last couple of days. 1.8 million users. Hoorah, thank you, troops. God thanks you. God, soldiers. So, I do believe that there are good elements fighting this fucking scum, elite, deep state. I do. And again, go and watch the Russian special forces and see what Ukraine. Ooh, guys, they found factories out there, and like there's a story of a Russian soldier now, and it's honestly, I listened to it the other day. It's one of the most fucking They caught him in the act. These soldiers caught these guys in the act. Oh my God. Yeah, be advised, you know, viewers' discretion, and there are warnings on the video, but it's just nice to know that there are people fighting this from the top down, and we the people from the bottom up. So even though I lost the case, I am gutted. The judge now, we have you, sir. Very foolish mistake, ignoring the affidavit to Dr. Francis Boyle. You are in no position to do that. You are a hazard to we the people. And all these people, all these government officials that are suppressing this information. It should be front page fucking news. And this war will not be over until that affidavit reaches every man, woman and child. So please, veterans, the ones on TikTok, please get understanding where we are. You need to go and watch these videos more than anybody, right? The veterans on TikTok that are just fucking vaping and on the piss too much. Please, guys, we need to start giving a fuck, because our country is not in a good place at the moment. Right, big love. Enjoy this fucking wonderful sunny day. And don't listen to the government about fucking hemp oil, because the fucking scientists don't know. Bunch of fucking clowns. Circus they should be fucking cutting about in, not a courtroom. Stay healthy, troops. Big love.